Throughout my life, I have been able to see the gradual decline in the way that people interact with one another. This is disheartening to me because I remember how things used to be when I was growing up. Before all this social media crap exploded on the scene, more and more individuals are putting on the blinders of social media, which is causing them to miss certain aspects of life because their faces are buried in their phones. So I have sat back and watched this gradual self-alienation people so often subject themselves to. I came to the conclusion that there is a way to intervene with social behavior and help individuals become more active in society again. That's right, I said it. A social intervention starting at a scholastic level, requiring students to join a campus club. I'm sure right off the bat you were thinking something along the line of, no, I'm not joining a mandatory school club. To be honest, I don't blame you. I'm simply asking that you keep your mind open while hearing me out on the subject and how something as simple as joining a required club can impact your life in a positive way. Let's get right down to what I feel is a problem, shall we? How often do you spend time on social media? Okay, if not social media, how much time do you spend reading mindless shit based on music stars wearing or what movie star cheated on who? How many countless hours do you spend melting your mind away playing video games? I'm completely guilty of that last one, and my wife loves it. I'm just kidding. All these questions I've asked are what I feel is personally contributing to the deterioration of how our society functions. A research study done by eMarketer.com stated that U.S. adults spend an average of 3 hours and 8 minutes per day on mobile devices. That's just mobile devices. All these mindless activities help ourselves pull away from those around us or prevent us from getting out and trying new things, making new friends, or just experiencing life. Now, I wouldn't be doing my job if I brought you a problem I didn't offer a solution, would I? That being said, I feel that schools making you join a club would force you out of your comfort zone and actually start being social again without having to use a keyboard. And I know that concept is scary, but just bear with me. By joining a club, you are essentially throwing yourself into a social setting where you are required to establish some sort of physical interaction with others. This would essentially bring you back into the moment, forcing you to remove your blinders to actually stop and smell the roses. I'm sure you're sitting there saying, yeah, but the schools don't have any clubs that I would want to be a part of, or simply don't have the time to be a part of a school club. I completely feel you. Between being a full-time student, a cop, a reservist in the Army, a family man, forcing myself to go to the gym, I don't have much time for anything else. Here are some really easy solutions for this as far as the clubs themselves. If it is a requirement for you to join a school club, there should be the ability to form any group you want. I don't feel like there should honestly be any limitations to what the group is about unless it poses a threat to the community or others. Secondly, with you possibly not having the time to attend the group, the schools could set up several meeting times per week that you are only required to attend once out of the several meetings held. This would allow you to be active in the group and not feel overly stressed out. Lastly, I feel that by enforcing this idea, schools as a whole will become more interactive places outside of the classrooms. In conclusion, I feel that establishing a requirement to join a club is an amazing idea. I stated my personal opinion on social media and other devices that I feel are draining our society of meaningful interaction. I provided you with a statistic showing the amount of time the typical U.S. adult spends on their mobile devices. And it's my honest opinion that if we honestly gave it a shot, we would find not only is it not as time-consuming or as dreadful as you might imagine, but it might also help reunite us in our communities. Think about the future for a second, if you would. When you have children of your own, is this the type of detached society you would want them to be a part of? Or would you want them to grow up in a way that you remember people being more active in their active lives? I'm not saying that required clubs are the answer. However, I feel that this is a step in the right direction. Thank you for your time and enjoy the rest of your President's Day weekend.